Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the 18th Annual Legacy of R.L. Moore and Inquiry-Based Learning Conference. Extra thanks to Brian for starting the applause. So I am TJ Hitchman, and this is Victor Piercey. We are the co-chairs for the program committee this year, so it is our pleasure to welcome you and to make sure things get kicked off. Our theme this year is empowering with inquiry-based learning, and we hope to see lots of discussion about the ways that inquiry-based learning setups can empower you and your students to better yourselves as students and instructors and as people. For those of you who are at Mike Starbird's really well attended introductory workshop this morning, there were 70 people there. That was pretty nice. Mike encouraged us to think of education as a way of bettering the whole person, and that's what we're hoping to aim at. So I'll let Victor make a couple of brief announcements before we get the official conference stuff started.
Okay, so I have some announcements and just a few words about what to expect over the next few days. First of all, for those of you who are Twitterers or tweeters or whatever the right word is, users of social media, let's say that, we're going to use a hashtag this year. All right, it's hashtag RLM15. Right? Hashtag RLM15. I think it's a fairly obvious one. I want to say a few words about our plenary speakers. TJ is going to introduce a group from Colorado who, it appears, are going to do some very exciting calculus activities with us. Tonight, Ed Berger is going to speak to us. As many of you know, he is now the president at Southwestern University, so it's going to be very exciting to hear what he has to say. Tomorrow at lunch, David Clark will be here to speak about his latest project. And tomorrow evening, don't forget there's a visit to Moore's house on the agenda if you are interested in attending. And finally, our last plenary talk at the end of the conference, you don't want to miss this one. David Kung is going to speak to us about diversity in IBL. In addition, I want to remind you, for those of you who've been here before and for those of you who are new, part of the conference involves short 5-minute talks. They're just brief portions in the program dedicated to these. So if you're interested, if you've got something you want to say and it's less than 5 minutes, there are sign-up sheets. There's one back there, and then I think there might be a couple in the hallway. So please sign up, and we look forward to hearing what you have to say. This year, for the first time, we're having a poster session, which will begin tomorrow morning. So keep your eyes out for that. I expect it's going to be out in the back hallway. I want to say a few words about what the session themes are for the parallel sessions. We have 4 themes for our parallel sessions. The first is my favorite IBL activity, holdover from last year. It was very popular, very well done, so we did it again. We have special sessions on flipped classrooms in IBL. We have a session on teaching inquiry and promoting questions, which was based on Brian Katz and Elizabeth Thorne's session at the joint meetings, which was extremely well attended and well received. And finally, IBL innovations. A couple more quick things. We're going to have a session tomorrow evening on small structured discussion times, so keep your eyes out for those. If you're a new user, we've got a session. We've got a session on flipped classroom environments, math circles, and the upcoming special interest group from the MAA. 2 more things. The University of Colorado at Boulder has an ethnography and evaluation research group who will be here conducting short 20-minute to 30-minute interviews with the IBL community as part of their research. They're especially interested in new users, so if this is only your first or second IBL event, or if you've only taught a couple of courses, please sign up for an interview. They'll have a table out in the hallway with a sunflower on it. And finally, as I will be co-chairing next year, I'm very interested in your feedback. So if you have any comments to me over the next few days about things like themes or plenary speakers or parallel sessions or anything else you want to share with me, please feel free and I'll make a note of it. Thank you.